Fish. I'm your host, Brian Big Fish Ragland, and this is my co-host,
Double D.
Exactly. So the last time you saw us, we were gallivanting around Atlanta, wreaking havoc, and...
You were gallivanting around. I was staying out of frame, mostly.
Well, it's hard to be in frame at the same time. Normally we wanted the camera closer, but my big ass kind of takes up a little more room.
I think it's more of a height issue. You see, like, Brian's face, and then you see this slightly rounded fuzziness go by underneath at the bottom of the screen. But, I mean...
Double D! That's Double D signing right there. Take a drink. Take a drink. I saw Double D. Take a drink. So, we have gotten back together, got the band back together here, and we are going to shoot an episode. And we have the Dunkel Weiss. It's a dark wheat ale from Great Divide Brewing. Yes, of course, of course. So, do you know anything about Dunkel Weiss? All right, maybe it's Dunkel Weiss.
Dunkel Weiss. I have never heard of it before until you mentioned it earlier today to me.
Have you heard of Edelweiss?
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Stop it! Open it! Stop with the plugs! Okay, so I've had this for a while. I really like Great Divide. I mean, it's pretty much, you know, like a... What do you call that? Like you're biased towards a certain beer. There's not really a lot that I've had from Great Divide that I didn't like. They do something called Samurai, which is like a rice beer. I even like that, so I might get schnitzel on because of that, but I liked it. So I say without further ado, we pop this bad boy open.
Sure thing. Unfortunately, just kind of missed it. As I was topping off my glass, I noticed there's a lot of sediment in my glass. The second glass poured versus the first. So I'm going to be chewing mine down.
Well, it's interesting too. It's like you have some discoloration on your head. Right there.
Yeah, I think it's actually kind of hanging out up there on the head of the beer. Well, I'm still seeing a lot of sediment in mine. It's actually got a lighter color. I don't know if you can see that on film, but it's got a lighter color just because of so much junk floating around in there.
Schmegma.
Okay, sure.
Uncle is a doctor. That's...
Now, to be honest, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to like this because while I have expanded my beer taste thanks to Big Fish, I'm not really a beer drinker, so... I don't want
well, that ruins the show a bit because it's a beer drinking show.
Although I've been opening up my taste and I'm liking a lot more beers than I used to, I still don't really care for a wheat beer, which is what this is. It's kind of a wheat blend, I guess.
Yeah, it's got typically when you think wheat beer, you're gonna think like a gold color, and like it does have the sediment in there, but this adds a little more malt to it. So if you smell it, you're gonna smell the malts.
Which I totally interrupted. I apologize.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
You definitely smell the malt. It almost has like a coffee chocolate.
Yeah, it's like somebody ground up some coffee and put it in my my hefeweizen.
Your Dunkel Weiss.
Dunkel Weiss.
Dunkel Weiss. I'm sure the master of hoppets, Peter. If you're watching this, we're probably not saying this right. There's this guy that is part of the Beer Geek Nation, and he's the master of hoppets. Huge metalhead, but he does tons of beer reviews, really good stuff. You got to check him out. Go on the YouTubes or on beergeeknation.com and find Master of Hoppets. But he's from Denmark, and when he does a lot of these beers, you know, he's like, "Hi, this is Peter, the Master of Hoppets. Tonight we're going to review the rice." It's like, holy shit, he went into it. That's like me.
That's just because German sounds angry in any way you try to say it.
Even if you're Danish or American, I mean, you just can't really say it well. So anyways, I digress. Check him out. Everybody out on beergeeknation.com. Shameless plug. But back to the beer. Yeah, man, it's definitely smells malty and like has like roasted, toasted coffee beans ground up.
Definitely some ground up coffee beans. But I'm also like kind of behind that a little bit. There's almost like a lemony kind of citrusy freshness to it that it's after you smell this coffee, though, all of a sudden there's like this follow of
Zest. Wow. Zest.
You just witnessed magic, people.
Magic. You want to see some more magic? Our viewers just went away. All right. Well, enough of this. Taste it.
Absolutely.
G's up, O's down. I think that's the first beer that I've had that tastes exactly how it smells.
It tastes exactly like it smells, and I have to say that this is fucking delicious. I mean, just fucking this is really good.
It's a really good beer.
I expected to not like this. I expected to hate it, and this is just. Yeah, I would buy this again. I didn't buy it the first time, but I would buy it for the first time. I would share it with friends. I would serve it with dinner. I would bathe in it, christen my child with it.
Oh, you're not even that religious.
I want to dip my balls in it. I just want to take it and just it's
all the white snake video Tawny could take. Just really good. I think Great Divide hit it out of the park on this one. I'm happy. It's good and I like it.
Is there anything on the label?
Yeah, all their labels. yeah. All their labels actually.
It would be good with a meal.
Line. Yes, all their beers actually have a food pairing on there. And under the food pairing for this particular one, it's roasted chicken, potatoes au gratin.
Nasty.
Pan-fried trout.
Pan-fried what?
Trout. Pan-fried trout. Mount Tam triple cream cow's milk cheese pecan pie.
Who the fuck? What the fuck? What is that?
I don't know, but I'd like to try it.
There's some other kind of milk that they traditionally make cheese with. I mean, I'm saying you can get goat, but I said traditional.
You could milk anything. You could milk a cat. Beer is a cure. There's you. Beer is a cure.
What? I can't do it.